first started doing comedy about 5 years ago, I dreamed of one day being good enough that I could go to America. But when I realised that wasn't going to happen, I opted for a different strategy. I befriended a comic who is. For the last couple of years, I've been touring all over Australia with Isaac Butterfield as his opening act. And now I'm lucky enough to say that I got given that opportunity to go to America to do the same thing. And honestly, I can't thank him enough. He's one of the best people I've ever met in my life. And I like I said, I can't thank or suck him off enough. But enough on that. Let's talk America. America, land of the free. Home of the brave. It's a land where you're treated like a fucking adult. Speed limits, they're just suggestions.
Let him go, Lou. Someone going that fast has no time for a ticket.
Their cigarettes, they don't have photos of dead people on them, and you can drink so much in a bar that you throw up in a urinal or on the side of said bar and go back in and get a drink straight away. Allegedly. It's a beautiful country. Everything's just about convenience. And everything's just bigger and better. Like, you go to a Bass Pro Shop. You walk in, it's just taxidermy and murals everywhere. It's like America's Sistine Chapel. There's no two ways about it. America is awesome, especially Texas. However, it wasn't all good news while I was away. See, about 4 days into our trip, Charlie Kirk got shot, which was very sad. Fortunately, I was able to prove my innocence once they saw my accuracy shooting. I might have been good enough to get Trump, but not Charlie. But hey, that won't stop me banging transferees. Now, I understand that joke was in poor taste, but it's a great segue to bring up the fact that I shot an AK-47. We did consider the machine gun of the day the Uzi. However, we decided that the AK-47 and a Glock were good enough. But to the point of why I was there. Comedy. How good is America for comedy? I mean, I got to perform at venues that I've only ever seen online. We got to do a show at the Vulcan Gas Company, which is an awesome venue. The staff there were awesome. Ali, Nick, everyone else, and especially the hottest of all hot boys, Clementine. We did a few spots at Creek and the Cave, which is where Shane Gillis filmed his special, apparently. And big thanks to Ali, I can't pronounce your last name, for letting us on that lineup. That was a very fun show, and she's an absolute sweetheart. And of course, we got to do the Hollywood Improv, which was fucking just an insane place to say that you've performed when you're as good as me. And of course, I applied for Kill Tony while I was over there. I didn't get on, but what I did get to do for 2 Mondays was watch 300 amateur comics just anxiously wig the fuck out as they waited for their name to potentially be called. It was very amusing, very good people watching. While I didn't get on Kill Tony, though, I did get on the Kill Tony regulars lineup. Somehow, it makes no sense, but I got to meet the man, Timmy No Breaks. I also got to meet Hans Kim, David Lucas, Uncle Laser. They were all great dudes. They were very nice to me, and I appreciate that. But I do want to give a special mention to the Unsubscribed podcast that Isaac went on. These guys were the nicest bunch of guys. They were so nice to me, even though I was a complete fucking no one. And honestly, have a look at what they're doing. They're doing some cool shit. They're doing live shows and whatnot. They're doing big things. So go check them out. Not that my audience is going to bump them at all. They got fucking nearly 1 million subscribers. But still, good bunch of guys. I also got to check out some shows at the Comedy Store and the Comedy Mothership, which are great venues. The security probably needs to fucking relax at the Mothership a bit. You don't really feel like you're going to a comedy show, but once you're in there, it's all good, but it's a bit fucking intense for cum jokes. Just saying. But the best part of the trip was the people. Some of the best people I met just running amok on 6th Street. I had a fucking ball on 6th Street. I drank, I danced in a bar, I listened to live music, I befriended a pimp, I got involved in a back alley craps game at like 2 a.m. in the morning. Just me, a fat, retarded, white Australian, and 20 black dudes just playing back alley crap. Still no idea what's going on, but thankfully my man King looked after me and we did alright. But big shout out to people who made my trip so fun. People like Alejandro, Victor, Jordan. You guys were fucking mad dogs. You taught me all about tortoise. You taught me how to say it without the accent, but fuck yous, I'm not going to do it. Kathy, Natalie, you guys were cool Sheilas. My buff British friend Charlie, you're a mad dog. And last but not least, my favourite homeless man, Will Musselman, who's a great dude and a great comic, and you should go around and follow him. He's only about a year in, but he's doing good things. Mate, thanks for everything. Anyway, that's my America trip in a nutshell. Big thank you again to Isaac for taking me along. It was a trip of a lifetime and I had an absolute ball. Thank you to everyone who made my time over there so much fun. I hope I get back there one day, but for now, I'll just keep chipping away in Australia. So till then, ta-ta and farewell.
Ta-ta and farewell.